we are new.
Hey, Kevin.
Growing together and staying healthy. Two important parts. Thanks, D.A. Both teams tonight dealing with some injuries. Here's a look at who's out for the evening.
They say misery loves company, and both teams now suffering with injuries. But in the end, it balances out.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the backcourt, and it's Capella in at the 5. And for Philadelphia, they've got Ben Simmons, Green out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's Curry, and it's Howard in at center.
Pretty obvious Young believes in his ability. A fearless shooter who also does a good job at orchestrating the offense.
Now here's Green. Passes to Howard, and stolen by Hunter. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta by himself. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Perfect example of how to run the break the right way and get a great look.
Here's Green. It's stolen by Capella. Here's Herter. Rejected by Harris.
Oh, he's known for his offense more than defense. Harris plays with the high motor, and he likes to make plays.
Young against Simmons. And finished off by Collins.
Oh, you have to appreciate the ball movement and the commitment to getting a high percentage look.
Harris inside, working on Collins. And there's the call on Kevin Herter. That is his first foul of the game. On defense, the Hawks. 7-point differential. Curry is inside. 2 points. That one goes.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
We see this all too often. You have to be willing to put it.
Now, here is Young. Here's Capella. Excellent D from Howard.
I love to see the defense exhibit some passion in protecting the rim right there.
And slam dunk by Harris.
Showing off that athleticism. Harris is more than happy to slam it down like this.
Young against Simmons. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
And he knows it too. He tried to get away with it. Sometimes you do. That time he did.
Now here's... Oh, what a beautiful point.
Intensity. Did you see that? Great. How can you not love Simmons? I mean, some of the dunks he pulls off are insane. And everyone wants Simmons to add a consistent outside jump shot. But while that's a work in progress, he does just fine at the rim. An incredibly adept finisher up close.
Young passes to Capella, takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
The main strength of Capella's offensive game, I mean, he uses his athleticism to power home these alley-oops.
The drive by Simmons. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
And C-Webb, as you said with Simmons, when he's going at the rim, he's as good as it gets.
Oh, yeah, Gio. Great blend of size, speed, and strength. He controls his body to create space. He can lay it up from unorthodox angles with ease.
Here's Capella after Ben Simmons' bucket. Herter, no good.
Oh, when the deep forgets about him on the perimeter, they're playing with fire. Lucky they don't get burned here.
And it's Simmons penetrating. And Capella sends. And yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the personal foul call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving. And how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Simmons' shot is good. Simmons got 6 points.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
To the paint. Here's Hurd. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Capella goes in, and the dunk by Capella.
Well, you love to see the big guys drive the lane. Give Capella's incredible athleticism. I guess we shouldn't be surprised with that play.
Curry with it. Pass to Howard. Outside for Simmons. Clock at 6. Rejected by Young.
And you can tell he wants to improve on the defensive end. Young, great to see him come up with the rejection.
It's Young on the wing. Guarded by Simmons. Young passes to Capella. It's hauled in by the 76ers. It's a 4-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Pass to Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
You allow Howard to get in close. He's going to punch that ticket.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
And he could tell his guys starting to wear down a little bit. Call time to just let them get their legs back under them.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Atlanta Hawks, trailing by 5. The pass to Okongwu. And it's Reed pulling it down. Here's Korkmaz. Goes up high for the two-handed dunk.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
And so it's Philadelphia heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Back right after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Old school approach. And if you have a favorable matchup your side, just keep pounding it in there.
They've got Scott. Korkmaz is out there with Matisse Thybulle. Then there's Maxey. And it's Milton in at the 2. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Snell. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now, and in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from 3, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step-backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having a guard the three-point line.
The Hawks trail by 5. Here's Williams. Milton grabs the board.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Thybulle kicks to Scott. Back to Thybulle. Just 4 to shoot. Second chance shot to the right side. Korkmaz passes to Scott. Tries again. Back to Korkmaz. Left side, Scott. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Hey, thanks very much, Kevin. Clint Capella is a 7-footer in track shoes. He said, I always try to have that pace. Whenever I sprint, I have an impact on the offense. I try to focus on that and keep my energy up. Guys, guards love big men who run the floor as hard as Capella. Back to you.
He is indeed, David, very athletic. Thanks. And they pick up 2.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Here's Williams. Here's Okongwu. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
Over to the wing. Here's Korkmaz. Gallinari covering. Hilton the pass to Scott. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Korkmaz, no good.
If you can't hit that one, your teammates are going to think twice about feeding you the next time down.
That one goes in. Now just a 1-point Philadelphia lead.
They are just killing them on the interior.
1:31 left here in the second. Passes it to Maxey. Back to Scott. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
Here's Williams. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play.
I mean, it took him a long time to get into the flow of the game, but the points are starting to come for him now.
And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Collins comes in for Gallinari. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. And Kevin Huerter subbed in for Tony Snell. Curry is inside. He's guarded by Williams. Here's Howard. Back to Curry. Down low. And there's Howard. That's good on the assist by Curry. Howard's got 8 points.
And that's Howard's comfort zone. In close, near the bucket.
And there's the feed to Collins. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Collins has got it all tied up now for the Hawks. And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for Philadelphia. Harris looking it over. And Simmons slams it in.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Collins finds Williams. Puts it up from 15. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound.
He gets the playground jumper and can't make good on it. You don't get many chances easy than that.
Here's Curry with the 3. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And that's it.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Philadelphia finds themselves ahead after 2 quarters. They have a 2-point lead. Kenny, what was your impression?
Well, they've been...
And that's...
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. We've seen Simmons really having a great game.
He's done a fantastic job of finding open space to operate within the first few quarters.
Yeah, the offense looks crisp, and guys are hitting their shots.
On the court for Atlanta, Young and Huerter make up the back. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the center filling out the middle.
And what a factor Ben Simmons is on the floor. Does so much for this team in every facet of the game. He's a triple-double threat whenever he suits up.
And he recovers it. Hunter with it, working on Green. Young with no one around. From outside, off the mark. Philadelphia leading by 4. Simmons with it, and Young picks him up defensively. No one near Curry as he lets it go. No good from outside. And sometimes people forget just how young Ben Simmons is, Greg. This is just the beginning for him.
I mean, and that's what fans are missing about Simmons. His age. I mean, you can worry about his shot, but he has a long time to figure it out. He could end up having a Jason Kidd type of a career where he becomes a solid shooter later on.
And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. Here's Simmons, and the rejection by Collins. They get it back. 6 on the shot clock. Curry dishes to Howard.
Might take them a little while to find their stride here in the second half. Only 1 for 4 so far. They just need to calm down, play their game.
That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Capella.
And it's clear why Capella shoots at such a high percentage. I mean, because he picks good shots to take inside.
Harris passes to Howard. It's stolen by Capella. Fast break, the Hawks. Collins is running. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Ben Simmons.
Moves so well towards the rim. When Collins attacks with that kind of ferocity, puts the defense on their heels.
Here's what Philadelphia's going with right now. Scotty's checked in for Howard. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Green. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Curry. And Maxey's subbed in for Simmons. Here's Scott. The shot will not fall. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Now Milton. Harris drives in. Thybulle finds Milton. And here is Scott. Great pass to set up the lay-in. You know, Greg, when you were in New York, you were on a super team of sorts. Compare that to the super teams they're forming now in the NBA.
Oh, we've always had super teams. And this misnomer that this is something that's just come about with this era is, to me, absurd. You've always had it. Whether the difference nowadays is I think the players have more say in where they go. And they can orchestrate how a team is constructed. But it's always existed. And the reality is this. You become a super team when you win a lot.
Sure.
And that's what really dictates how super your team is.
Young taking his time here. Lays it up and banks it in. Young's got the game tied up here for the Hawks.
And having to respect Young's deep range defensively. Hard to close off the lane.
Scott with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich picks up the foul. That's his first foul. And the 76ers with some changes. Howard comes in for Scott. And it's Korkmaz in for Shake Milton. Tony Snell's checked in for the Hawks. Williams comes in for Young. Right wing. Now, here's Thybulle. He's tightly guarded. Howard can't hit. And so it's Williams who brings it up for Atlanta. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. They get it again. Kicks it out to Collins. Pass to Snell. And stolen by Thybulle. Harris, right side. Howard drives in. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
But how about the mobility of Howard to drive and draw the foul? He's skilled in so many different areas.
Okongwu's checked in for Collins. He hits both from the stripe. We've got 1:08 left to play here in the third. And here is Williams. He's got 7.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Back to Harris, and stolen by Bogdanovich. Oh, here we go with Okongwu and nobody back.
Oh, great feed by Snell. I mean, using that experience he's gained in this league to see the court well.
76ers have gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Now, here's Maxey. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring hit from him.
Look, he may not be thought of as big for a center, but with his ability to go vertical, he sure plays good.
Now here's Williams. He's guarded closely. Okongwu kicks to Williams. He lobs it up.
And don't sleep on Williams's ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
The 76ers have gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. Here's Korkmaz. He's covered by Bogdanovich. And Howard with the stuff.
Doesn't have to break stride at all thanks to the money lead pass.
Williams with the ball. 3 seconds left. And it's good on the way in. Williams has got 9 points.
And such a nimble ball handler. Williams makes quick work of getting down the lane, and he'll drive all night long if they let it.
It's all tied in Philadelphia. And fourth quarter basketball will be coming your way on 2K Sports right after this. Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. Atlanta's shooting well, 50% from the floor. Harris is out there with Green. Then there's Seth Curry. Then there's Howard. And it's Simmons in at the 1. That's the group on the floor for Philadelphia.
And this is where Capella excels. Close to the rim, uses his size well to dunk.
Green in the post. Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there. Sure. Williams against Simmons. Williams' shot is off. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That's foul number 2 for him. Young's checked in for the Hawks. One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking, and more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Here's Howard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Clint Capella.
Proving he can be crafty. Howard takes pride in fooling defenders and getting them to jump.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
And just a better job of getting to the line here in the second half. Didn't get there once in the first.
Curry with the steal. Now the 76ers on the break. And then Simmons slams it in.
Now this is where Simmons does the most damage. I mean, he's an electrifying, dynamic transition player who torches defense.
Simmons against Young, and the layup's good off the glass.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Coach trusts him to make winning plays down the stretch. I mean, because he's shown that ability time and time and time again.
Howard's shot is good.
A little bit of a throwback evening for Howard. Has all of his moves working here tonight.
The Hawks trail by 3. Here's Young. He kicks to Hunter. He feeds it to Capella. And foul on. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
The 76ers making a switch here. Milton's checked in. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Collins comes in for Gallinari. Tony Snell's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Hill in for Kevin Huerter. On the wing, Harris. Back to Simmons. Feeds to Howard. And it's Howard finishing it off.
Oh, it's going to take more than that to stop Howard. He's excellent at fighting off the defense.
Young against Simmons. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut to just 5 points in the basket from Young.
Game tightening up, no problem. Put the ball in Young's hand and let the young fella go to work.
Green taking his time here. Poked away. Here's Howard. They kick it out to Green. Off target from three-point range. And so he'll bring it up for the Hawks. Pull up Jay. No good off the back of the rim. The 76ers leading by 5. And they go to the intentional foul. We've got 1:23 left in the fourth quarter. Young with the steal.
Only one player gets credit for the steal, but really both defenders made it happen on that one.
Oh, we've seen this before. Snell really flashes that killer instinct when he's needed most.
Now here's Milton. He's guarded by Hill, and the basket is good. Howard's got 9 points now in the quarter.
He is so experienced in these situations. I love seeing Howard welcome the chance to be the hero.
Young pass to Okongwu. Back to Young. It's in! What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
So calm when the game is on the line. Young knows it's his job to bring this game home.
Simmons passes to Milton. Back to Simmons. There's 42 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Pass to Howard. Count it!
This is what great players do. Howard relishes the chance to hit these important shots.
And it's the Hawks' ball.
Can't waste any time here.
You're right. They desperately need a bucket, and every second matters.
And they are in the driver's seat.
Yes, they are. If they come away with points on this trip, Katie barred the door.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And here's Young from the arc. Another miss by Young. Green, the pass to Simmons. And Harris wide open. He shoots, misses the shot. So the 76ers win it. Probably a little closer than... All right, David, thank you. And that about wraps it up for Greg Anthony. That's a look at our setting tonight. The picturesque city. And a look at the injury situation. 2 players injured. One of their stars is out. Something they're going to have to overcome tonight.
2 players injured. One of their stars out. Something they'll have to dig deep to overcome.
Look at the 76ers starting group. They've got Howard. Simmons is out there with Seth Curry. Then there's Tobias Harris. And it's Green in at the small forward. And for Milwaukee, Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3 spot. 2 on the clock. Here's DiVincenzo. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Both teams tonight, Greg, love to push the ball up the floor, even off made shots.
You know, trying to find an opening before the half-court D can set up. I think you're going to see more and more of that every year.
I agree. Howard misses.
That's pretty much the only way to keep him from taking advantage of you down low. You got to play tough, physical defense. That's a nice toss up there, so you got to like the timing. But, of course, that's Giannis. He's going to grab anything.
And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Curry passes to Howard. Rebounded by the Bucks. And about a minute gone here in the first quarter. Here's Holiday. Lopez up top. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. And Holiday, here we go. Rebounded by Howard. Left side Curry to the middle. Harris dishes to Curry. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. And Simmons kicks to Harris. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Not the biggest player out there, but Tobias Harris confident to get down low, use his frame, and score.
Giannis outside. Floats it up for Giannis. Out of bounds. Philadelphia takes possession.
And that foot injury robbing Dante DiVincenzo of much of his rookie season. But in year 2, he had a nice bounce back.
One of the things, Greg, that I think is most important for any player at any level is any time that you're hurt, you still have an opportunity from the bench to pick up some of the...
Oh, that was something else.
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like there.
Holiday finds Giannis. That one doesn't drop. And Philadelphia the other way now. Harris outside. Here's Simmons. Green breaking loose. And it's Simmons. That time on the assist from Tobias Harris.
Well, for Tobias Harris to take this step, getting away from scoring and finding teammates to become a more adept passer, that's good signs.
Here's Lopez. And it's blocked by Simmons. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And that one's good. Green.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Here's Holiday. Now on the scoring column with that bucket. 1 for 2 this game.
Drew's got such a great build. 205, 210 pounds, a bigger guard. Hard to knock him off of his shot.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. And he's good on the 3 ball.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Holiday. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo throws down the alley-oop slam.
Well, an outstanding floor general right there. Holiday has switched between point guard and off guard, and a great feel for when guys are open.
Harris against Holiday. Howell out to Harris. Beyond the arc. It's good from long range. Harris has got 5 now.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
Harris against Antetokounmpo. Pass to Lopez. Middleton on the wing. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting. And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Lopez, no luck.
Not going to see that very often. The defense in the vicinity, but still, he's not one to blow layups.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
Yeah, the bully ball tonight has paid.
Oh, he got it to go.
Patient. Bam. Woo.
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
That's an incredible shot there. Just let it fly, take a chance, and somehow that one.
And so it's Philadelphia heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after this break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
They've got P.J. Tucker. He's out there with Chris Middleton. And it's Connaughton in at the 2 spot. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are. But look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
Connaughton passes to Portis. Here we go, all alone. Milton kicks to Korkmaz. Rebounded by Tucker.
Well, that mid-range, Jay, usually pretty much on the money. Maybe the timing just a little bit off on that one.
Here's Connaughton. No points in the game yet for him. Portis, the pass to Tucker. To the paint. Got a piece of it. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Got it. Good job in the low post. Just about a minute and a half has gone by here in the second. Here's Korkmaz. Pass to Scott. Back to Korkmaz. And there's the foul. It'll go on P.J. Tucker. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Milton. Thibault on the wing. Clock at 6. The kick out to Scott.
How about the length? Tough for any offensive player to deal with the likes of Middleton with those long arms.
Portis, the pass to Middleton. That's good. The Philadelphia lead is cut down now to just 3 on the basket from Tucker.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
That's their first of the game, though, so sharp passing has helped them to craft this lead.
Drew Holiday is checked in for Chris Middleton. And the 76ers also making a change. Tobias Harris is checked in for Shake Milton. There's the lob to Portis.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And the pass to Maxey. Back to Thibault. Shot clock at 6. The feed now to Scott. It's blocked. A shot by Holiday. Nobody around. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Here's Thibault. Pass to Maxey to end the cold streak. The 76ers again can't hit it. And stolen by Thibault. Powered down with both hands.
Gotta take care of the ball. They'll punish you if you're that careless.
That's right, and that's severe punishment right there.
And how about the sequence in its entirety? Momentum swing, and you love the effort here.
Here's Portis. It's hauled in by the 76ers. They've led by as much as 10. Inside. And it's Thibault in the corner. No good with the triple. And the foul on Mike Scott. That is his first foul of the game. A different look for Milwaukee. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Bryn Forbes. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Howard's checked in for Scott. Green comes in for Korkmaz. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And it's Ben Simmons in for Maxey. Simmons feeling it out a bit. No good on that one. Good D by Giannis. Bucks have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. Lopez outside. To the inside. Here's Giannis. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
And Simmons kicks to Curry. Feeds it to Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure. Outside Holiday. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Holiday attacking. Nice move. Pass to Connaughton. And the last shot before the buzzer is off.
Dwight Howard still known for his
Thank you, David, and we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K. From the get-go, it was Philadelphia who came out strong. They had the upper hand early. And
in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. We've seen Simmons really having a great game.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
And you want these kind of nights where you can start to see those openings before they happen.
Taking a look at the 76ers. They've got Curry. Howard is out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's Simmons. And it's Green in at the small forward. Holiday dishes to Middleton. And it's sent back by Howard.
That reach of Dwight Howard is so impressive. A dominant shot blocker and a tremendous athlete.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read, calls his own number, and then sends it home.
Giannis passes to Lopez. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Here's Antetokounmpo. There's the dish to Lopez. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for Philadelphia. Leading by 5. Lopez against Simmons. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. And the 76ers making a change here. Milton's checked in. And for Milwaukee, they're shooting well. 50% from the floor. Giannis drives in. Not going to go that time. Some solid defense from Harris. Philadelphia leading by 5.
And you go back, Giannis Antetokounmpo, the 15th pick in that 2013 draft. Hindsight, obviously 2020, but I think it's safe to say he should have been drafted a little bit higher.
Yeah, you have so many of those blogs out there to go back and want to redraft classes. Giannis Antetokounmpo back in 2013, I'm pretty sure at this point would be taken number 1.
Antetokounmpo finds Lopez. Puts the move on, and he sinks the layup. Lopez has got his second basket of the game.
Lopez powering through that time.
Outside, Simmons. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Portis trying to free himself. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
If he's making shots like that, the teammates want to feed that confidence. Middleton with a sweet stroke.
Now, here's Thibault, defended by Middleton, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. We know how important the draft is, Greg. It can shape an organization. Talk about some of the best draft day deals of the last couple decades. There have been a lot of them.
Oh, there have been a few. I mean, just coming to mind here recently, how about when Kawhi was traded to the Spurs? That was a huge get. Go back
George
to how
Hill.
about Kobe going to the Lakers? McHale and Parrish coming to the Celtics. I mean, we've seen that happen quite a bit. And I tell you what, boy, it can really transform a franchise's future.
Portis to the left side wing. Shot clock at 3. The Bucks need to get a shot off here. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. The 76ers leading by 3. 1:49 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Howard. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And you like him to be a little bit more dependable on these and-one opportunities and see that free throw percentage go up just a bit, but fending off the defense and showing them who the big man is.
Drew Holiday is checked in for Bryn Forbes. Harris is checked in for the 76ers. Holiday, the pass to Portis. Here's Middleton, and there's a nice one-handed slam.
That's great signs to see Chris Middleton get up just like that.
Thibault on the wing. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Down low, here's Howard. Second shot opportunity. Now Thibault. Right block shot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And you know how physical Howard is down there. When he's going up with his shot, he is expecting contact.
Seth Curry, he's checked in for Philadelphia.
Even if you're not shooting it, you like to see the effort level, and his tonight has been high.
There's 53 seconds left in the third quarter, and he gets the bucket. Portis has got 6.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
The 76ers leading by 3. Passes it to Maxey. To the middle. Here's Howard. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Howard's got 6 points in the quarter.
A soft touch there from Dwight, gifted at measuring those interior shots.
Holiday surveying the floor. Softly drops in the floater. He's got 7.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Here we go with Holiday running it up the court. Now the pass to Portis. And Portis throws it down.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
And the gamble paying off.
And the miss. 3 quarters of play in a close game here. 76ers lead by 1. We're going to step aside for just a second. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, and I like the fact we get to see this pass one more time. A magnificent feed, and you love to see your off guard taking over the playmaking duties with this much skill.
You know, sometimes that's what can separate some of the best players, not just creating for yourself, but creating for others as well.
We've reached the fourth quarter, and what has been a very competitive game should be an exciting finish. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Lopez in at the center. That's the group for Milwaukee right now.
Lopez at that size has no trouble throwing it down.
The 76ers trail. Outside, Simmons. Howard kicks to Simmons. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation.
And you can tolerate gaffes like that sometimes, but in a close game, man, I tell you what, that really hurts.
Holiday against Simmons. Holiday dishes to Antetokounmpo. Great D that time from Howard. And Philadelphia has possession. And Curry, here we go. Count the basket. And the 76ers lead by 1. Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
And Holiday kicks to DiVincenzo. Back to Holiday. To the inside. Lopez. And the dunk by Lopez.
Very little resistance against that throwdown.
Nope, not what they want to see in a game this close, Greg.
On one side, inspiration. On the other, devastation.
Here's Curry out to Harris. Outside, Simmons. And no good that time. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Curry against DiVincenzo. And Holiday has it in the corner. Pass to Giannis. Back to Holiday. Pass to DiVincenzo. It's stolen by Green. And now it's Green running. He can go all the way. In the corner, Simmons with it. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
But beyond the physical stuff, what I like about Giannis right now is the feel for the game. That time, great timing defensively.
4 on the clock. Fast break, Milwaukee. Middleton the pass to Antetokounmpo. Good work there as it goes. And now it's a 3-point Bucks lead.
Now, so exciting to see the growth of the Greek Freak. There are shots that stars sink, and that's a momentum changer right there.
And it's Simmons penetrating. Harris dishes to Howard. Out to Harris for the 3. And that comes off the assist by Dwight Howard. Harris has got it all tied up now for Philadelphia.
And he just seems to always deliver in the clutch. And he's got it going right now. That's who they want taking the big shot.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. Back to Holiday. And Holiday throws it down.
And really, that is a tremendous shot by Holiday there. His team really has momentum now.
Look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. And Simmons slams it in.
Yeah, just great. Whenever Simmons takes over a possession like that, what a killer instinct.
Holiday against Simmons. Holiday dishes to Antetokounmpo. And the double up Antetokounmpo. Middleton with it. Back to Lopez. And stolen by Howard. One-on-one here. Outside for Curry. And he commits the intentional foul. Shake Milton, he's checked in for Seth Curry. Now, here's Milton. Outside for Simmons. 6 to shoot. Dishes it to Howard. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation. The Bucks have gone an outstanding 4 of 5 from the field in the fourth quarter so far. Simmons against Holiday. Here's Middleton. Count it!
Remember that one, guys, a difference maker.
I'm wondering, is that the biggest shot of the game?
Outside, Green. Back to Milton. Simmons on the wing. And Philadelphia with another turnover here.
That could be costly. When the game is hanging in the balance, the last thing you can afford is to turn it over.
2-second difference between shot clock and game clock. We can probably expect to see him slow it down now.
Yeah, I think you want to milk
your possessions.
Antetokounmpo finds DiVincenzo. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Milton in the corner. Back to Harris. Outside Green. That will count. Oh, that shot had a chance, but no good. And so it's the Buck. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll do it, folks.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Coming right up, the Bucks taking on the Hawks. For the Bucks, Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA. And a couple of injuries among their reserves. I expect their starters guys will be ready to do whatever's needed.
2 injuries, one of their stars out, but it's all about how you respond to the adversity.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the small forward. And for the Hawks, Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And Young, here we go. Herter. No good that time. And Milwaukee will come the other way. On the wing, DiVincenzo. Defended by Young. To the paint. It's stolen by Capella. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. On the wing, DiVincenzo. And it's Giannis missing.
Yeah, and that was lining up to be a huge alley-oop, but they just couldn't quite connect.
And, you know, guys, always a tough catch on the lob. Placement and timing have to be close to perfect.
Floats it up for Giannis. Hammers the alley-oop through.
And Antetokounmpo is so long. I mean, he stretches forever, covers a ton of ground.
Inside. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Bucks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And that's exactly why Antetokounmpo is so loved. I mean, his ability to make the right call, the right decision, and pick and roll sets, that's why he's involved in those sets as much as he is.
Count that one.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Back to Holiday. Antetokounmpo against Young. Antetokounmpo kicks to DiVincenzo. Just 3 to shoot. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Okongwu's checked in for Clint Capella. Alinari comes in for Collins. Bogdanovich is checked in for Kevin Herter. And it's Williams in for Young. The Bucks also with the sub. Tucker's checked in. And the pass to Okongwu. Kicks it out to Bogdanovich. To the inside. Outside Williams. And they're unable to get the tying basket there. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for Milwaukee. Antetokounmpo finds Tucker. Holiday against Gallinari. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Tony Snell's checked in for Hunter. Milwaukee also making some changes. Bobby Portis is checked in for Antetokounmpo. Pat Connaughton comes in for Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Drew Holiday. Oh, and the jam by Williams.
Love the decision-making here. I mean, Sweet Lou knows he can beat his guy to the spot and then takes it strong.
Connaughton passes to Forbes. From deep three-point range, Gallinari with the rebound.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Consistent at looking to score. Gallinari knows how to put pressure on defenders and earn that call.
And it's tied up with that one.
Well, he's certainly been on target with the free throws. Such an advantage when your bigs can knock him down from the line.
Pass to Forbes. And that one, good.
You know, Forbes is slight of frame, guys, but deceptively strong. He can finish through contact if he has to.
Stuffed. Tucker dishes to Middleton. Passes it to Connaughton. There's 38 seconds left in the first quarter. The layup off target. Williams passes to Okongwu. Count that one.
And don't sleep on Williams' ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
We've got 22 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Forbes. It's good.
And, you know, he's not a big guy, but Forbes has added some muscle to his frame, and it came into play there. Nice job overpowering the defense on that possession.
Here's Williams. That shot misses. Middleton for three, and the last second attempt doesn't fall. A good close contest so far as we finish the first quarter. And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. Now let's take a moment to get your guys' take on the scoring so far for the Bucks.
Guys, their penetration has been outstanding. I mean, it's actually been great. They're really finding those holes in the defense.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Setting the floor for the Bucks, Chris Middleton is out there with Bobby Portis. Then it's Brook Lopez. And it's Connaughton in at the two guard. The feed to Forbes. And he banks in the layup. Forbes has got 6. Greg, you showed toughness and grit when you played. You've got to succeed in this league with those things at the forefront, right? Being tough, being gritty. And there are several players whose style you admire that play like that.
I mean, no doubt about it. You have the superstars, the Kawhis, the LeBrons, who continue to do it. They can intimidate you physically, but they also provide tremendous skill set. But two other guys, Russell Westbrook, Jimmy Butler, they're also guys that exemplify that toughness. You know, two guys, when you look at those two, a lot of people didn't project them to be what they've become. And it's impressive to watch them take the floor night in and night out.
Capella's so good at finishing around the rim, showing you right there. Great explosiveness inside.
And Forbes kicks to Middleton. Pass to Lopez. Here's Connaughton. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here.
Yeah, the defender all over.
He got him good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
The Bucks shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for the Hawks. The Bucks also changing it up. Giannis Antetokounmpo's checked in for Bobby Portis. Dante DiVincenzo comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Holiday in for Bryn Forbes. Giannis left side. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And the ball handling of Antetokounmpo, my goodness, really unreal. For a guy his size, his dribbling is ridiculous.
To the paint, Lopez with the steal. Now the Bucks moving it up. Antetokounmpo running. Outside Holiday. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
It definitely has the respect of the locker room. Holiday is someone that players enjoy playing with.
Atlanta making some changes. Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. Bogdanovich comes in for Kevin Huerter. And it's Williams in for Young. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Down low, here's Capella. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Good unselfishness there by Williams. I mean, he recognized the roller had the nice angle to score.
Antetokounmpo finds DiVincenzo. Here's Antetokounmpo. Good work defensively by Capella.
Boy, that's a look. He has to finish, and he knows it. Lone opportunity.
And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That's his first foul. Atlanta making a switch here. Okongwu's checked in. The pass to Gallinari. And the rejection by Antetokounmpo.
And the long reach of Antetokounmpo. I mean, stretches for days. And because of that, he's excellent at challenging shots.
And there's a minute 45 left in the first half. There's the dish to Holiday. Back to Giannis. That's good, and it's his fourth basket of the game. He's a strong 4 for 6.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
To the middle. It's deflected. It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. 1:15 left to play here in the second quarter. Here's Holiday. That's tipped.
And putting that 7'2" wingspan to good use. Hunter can be an elite defender if he keeps working at it. They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
I mean, even he was surprised to be that open.
Outside Holiday. Floats it up for Giannis.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
The Hawks trail by 6. Williams attacking. And that one drops. Williams has got 6 points.
And boy, has he picked it up since the start of the second. His shots now starting to fall.
Holiday dishes to Antetokounmpo. 24 seconds left in the second quarter. Holiday, the pass to Antetokounmpo. Another shot. He lays it in. Giannis has got the lead up to 6 now for the Bucks.
Boy, has he put his foot on the pedal here this quarter. He's doing a terrific job in terms of leading their offense.
And the shot goes in.
Sliding his way inside. Williams taking advantage of that late reaction by the defense.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And right as the buzzer sounded, he just... Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. A tremendous game we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 16. And
we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
You know what? I think he's doing exactly what he has to do. Using his body, shaking off contact, and then finishing at the rim.
Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young and Herter make up the back. And it's Capella in at the center position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And here is DiVincenzo. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Here's Middleton. Rebound, Atlanta. They push it up, 4 on 3. Now Collins. Here's Herter. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Here's Antetokounmpo, and he uses the glass on the layup. Giannis has got 18 points.
And Antetokounmpo, the Greek freak, showing again how committed he is when he takes that ball inside off the drive.
To the paint, here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
An aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think.
That's exactly how you send it. 2 hands and down.
He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, if you just look for a few minutes at Giannis Antetokounmpo on the court, you know why he's called the Greek Freak. But it's the drive that makes him an MVP. He said, people try to make it complicated. Life is simple. You know what you want, go get it. Do what it takes every day and don't lie to yourself. Guys, I hope you understand I'm being truthful in all of these reports. Back to you.
Love the intensity. David, thank you. Stolen by Collins. Holiday against Young. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Holiday finds Giannis. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. The Hawks have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. They get it back.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
The shot by Middleton, wide open. And a miss there on the triple.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
So impressive, the fortitude, the will to battle back, but it did take a lot of energy to get here.
Yeah, you know, battling back is about staying the course, and their attitude never changed.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on DeAndre Hunter.
You know, really, when you look at Antetokounmpo, he's got it all. I mean, he can score it, rebound it, he passes it pretty well, defends with intensity, and he's really versatile and going to continue to get better because of his work ethic.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Gallinari, he's checked in for John Collins. Bogdanovich comes in for Hunter. Tony Snell's checked in for Kevin Huerter. Lou Williams is subbed in for Young. Shot clock at 5, and stolen by Portis. Now the Bucks moving it up. Gallinari with the rebound. The Hawks trailing. Snell kicks to Gallinari. Back to Snell. Dishes it to Gallinari. And it goes down 2 points.
And with good height for a wing player, Gallinari gives defenders problems down low.
Giannis passes to Portis. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Williams scanning the floor. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Williams has got 10 points.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
I tell you, we're taking a look at some real deficiencies defensively. I mean, they've given up 5 straight good looks in the paint.
Antetokounmpo up top. Gallinari covering. And Giannis throws it down.
And it's easy to see by Antetokounmpo's performance tonight, he can flat out dominate games at times.
Now here's Williams. 10 points for him. But they get it back. Third quarter here and 5 lead changes so far.
And guys, neither team has been able to pull away.
Here is Forbes. He's got 6 to the inside. Takes it from 10. Portis can't get it to go. Here's Bogdanovich. Banked in off the glass. And now it's a 3-point Atlanta lead.
Sensational ball movement there. When you pass the ball like that, good things happen.
Here's Connaughton. No good on the last second attempt there. And we've reached the end of the third quarter. Just a terrific game so far. The Hawks on top. They lead by 3. We'll be back shortly live from State Farm Arena. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And definitely deserving of the prize tonight. How about the read he made here? Looking like a point guard, putting the pass right on the money.
Terrific versatility coming from a big man. Not something that the majority of big guys possess.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter. They've got Dante DiVincenzo. Chris Middleton is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Bobby Portis. And it's Holiday in at the point guard. For the Hawks, Kevin Huerter comes in for Bogdanovich. Young is subbed in for Lou Williams. The Bucks also with the sub. Lopez, he's checked in for Portis.
Right there, you see it. Young's ability to operate out of that pick and roll, very advanced for a player of his age.
Holiday against Young. It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut down now to just 3 on the bucket from Lopez.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind. Oh, that was worth the price of admission. How about the force of that dunk by Capella. Wow.
Holiday surveying the floor. Now here's DiVincenzo. Defense is right there, and it's out of bounds. Last touch by Capella. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Atlanta. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Antetokounmpo's checked in, and he banks in the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 25 points.
You know, he attracts a lot of attention, and Lopez making the most of it there to set his teammate up with an open look.
Young drives in. Here's Capella. Backs in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Giannis outside. Got a piece of it, and stolen by Hunter. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Young with the ball. Good on the bucket. Now it's a 7-point Hawks lead. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for Atlanta.
Their high-energy defensive effort has paid off for them, guys, with more than a few steals over the course of the ballgame.
And I also love what they've done defensively in terms of closing out to the shooters, getting a hand up, just making them feel a little uncomfortable on the offensive end.
And you've got to be careful with Middleton down low. I mean, he's very talented at how he gets defenders to bite in the post.
Middleton hits them both.
And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Young against Middleton. Back to Young. Pass to Herter. From the arc. No good there. Now the Bucks take it the other way. Lopez outside. Collins against DiVincenzo. And the double up Antetokounmpo. And the jam by Antetokounmpo.
You know, feeling very comfortable taking a big shot when his team needs it. That's a sign of how Antetokounmpo has matured recently.
Here's Young. Capella trying to free himself up. Second chance shot. Back to Herter. Fires the three. A rebound by the Bucks.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Now just a 1-point Hawks lead.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
Young passes to Capella. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Capella's got 20.
So good to see the role players stepping up in big moments. That's a big basket for Clint Capella.
1:43 left in the fourth quarter. Holiday against Young. Right side Holiday. Here's Lopez. Basket good.
Big scores like that one are what you can count on from Lopez.
Hawks have gone 5 of 8 shooting as we've come down the home stretch in this final quarter. Holiday against Young in the corner. Herter with it. That one drops for him. And the Hawks lead by 3.
It's been like this all night for both teams. The offenses having their way.
Any lull in the action so far has been short-lived because there have been nothing but buckets in this one.
Antetokounmpo. It drops. And that shot brings them to within just 1.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was 1-2. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Young dishes to Capella. Lopez with the block.
Great timing on Lopez's part there to squat down that attempt.
And Giannis throws it down.
And in addition to his great talent, Antetokounmpo has the reputation of being an outstanding leader as well. He's a clutch player who demands the ball in these situations. You love that.
An offensive rebound.
How about the purpose with which he's crashing the backboards right now? Some hard-earned second chance points.
Shot and game clock separated by 5. Here's Holiday. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It's going to be on Trae Young.
A deceptive guard. Bay draws fouls by keeping his defenders always on their heels over the course of the game.
You can tell that miss at the line might stick with him for a while. Always hurts to miss a chance to take the lead.
It's in! Just off the charts, incredible athleticism from Antetokounmpo. Fending off contact like a real pro.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They're behind by 2. Just 4 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. What do you think, guys?
I don't think they should be greedy here and think about a triple. With this much time left, I'd attack the basket, get a high percentage shot in tight, and take my chances in overtime.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Boy, in a game this snug, you can ill afford to commit those kinds of turnovers.
And Holiday, here we go, will not go. This is off the front iron. So a close game sees Milwaukee. David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kelly. are setting tonight with the lights of downtown Atlanta shining in the background. Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan, and beside me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. Look at the 76ers starting group. They've got Howard. Curry is out there with Simmons. Then there's Harris, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. And for the Hawks, Herter the 2 with Hunter at the 3. Clint Capella is out there with John Collins, and it's Young in at the 1. Down low, wants to get it to Collins and does. That's tipped over Harris. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game. Well, the outcome tonight, Greg, could come down to the big men up front.
You know, versatility will be key. The front court that can be physical but also pass it, stretch the floor, will likely be the victor.
Curry passes to Howard. Sweet move. Rebounded by Capella. And the Hawks with possession. There's the feed to Hunter. Good on the shot.
I like that. Collins playing under control, reading the floor. Nice setup there.
Outside, Simmons. Pass to Howard. Outside for Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And that's a special play coming from the 1 spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Curry against Young. Inside. No one near Curry as he lets it go. Can't finish the one-handed jam.
And Smitty, if I'm coaching DeAndre Hunter, I'm making him watch nothing but tape of Kawhi Leonard. He has that type of body and can aim to be that kind of player.
Yeah, I totally agree. Both were lauded as mostly defensive players as rookies. Hunter showed he has some shiftiness to his game offensively. I think he has the chance to be on the same level at the end of the day as Kawhi Leonard. No harm in having that as a goal. Strong drive by DeAndre Hunter. Excellent approach to the game mentally. Knows when to attack and when to defer.
That one falls, so he hits both of them.
We've seen him put a lot of pressure on the defense and then cash in at the line.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. Green inside. Back to Simmons. And oh, he jams it right over Clint Capella. Wow.
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like that.
Young passes to Capella. Lays it up off the glass.
Well, this gives you some confidence when you drop 3 straight to start the game.
Outside, Simmons. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And he gets the whistle. And folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving at, and how fast the action really is, and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hawks. Okongwu's checked in for Capella. Alinari comes in for Collins. Bogdanovich, he's checked in for DeAndre Hunter. And it's Williams in for Trae Young. Hilton the pass to Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
He has a great feel for making the right play. The timely roll off the screen. Tobias Harris.
On the wing, Williams.
I love the anticipation defensively there to get into the perfect spot.
Hilton the pass to Harris, and slam dunk by Harris.
Nice effort by Harris, attacking, being aggressive around the rim.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for Atlanta. Double team on Williams. Alinari outside, over to the left wing. And here is Okongwu to the middle. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fellas.
A serious power move from the point.
Forget just landing in. He wanted to make a statement.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Outside Williams, down low, Okongwu hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D.
And give Sweet Luke credit. Turns down his own shot because his teammate has a better one.
Passes to Milton. Right side Scott, out to the right wing. Maxey passes to Harris. 3 on the clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot. That one off the back iron and out. The Hawks leading by 4. Here's Williams. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this lead.
Hilton on top. Gallinari covering. And stolen by Okongwu. Oh, he got it to go!
I can't believe it.
How about that?
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. They're shooting the ball so well in this one. A great performance from the field. And we'll be right back after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
That's their mindset. Attack, attack, and attack some more. You're not going to beat them playing soft.
They got Tony Snell. Bogdanovich is out there with Gallinari. Then it's Okongwu, and it's Williams at the point. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Maxey passes to Scott. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
I love it. Beautiful job getting to the rim, making a play.
Outside Williams. Greg, you and I talk about the big man, his role in the current NBA, and how they can possibly carry the standard for the great centers before them. You played with a great one in Patrick Ewing, so you have a great appreciation, I would think, for.
Oh, no doubt about it. And I think two guys kind of separated themselves a little bit. Nikola Jokic and Joel Embiid, I think, are the two guys that stand out for me because of their ability, in essence, to do everything well. They can shoot it, they pass it, they can shoot it from the free throw line, they give you rim protection. I throw Rudy Gobert up there as an elite center as well. Doesn't have the offensive impact that those guys have, but he does impact the game as well.
3 young, dynamic centers. Those are good names. Scott kicks to Thibault. Back to Scott. And it's good. The time running down on the shot clock. Scott's got 4 points this quarter.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Here's Snell, kept alive. Poked loose. Now Thibault. Scott the pass to Harris. Back to Scott. Pass to Korkmaz. Back to Scott. Down it goes, his third basket. He's now 3 for 4.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Williams passes to Okongwu.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
The Hawks shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Williams. Collins comes in for Gallinari. DeAndre Hunter, he's checked in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. And Trae Young subbed in for Tony Snell. And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Dwight Howard, he's checked in for Scott. Green comes in for Korkmaz. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And Simmons subbed in for Maxey.
Yeah, and when Howard loads up inside, I think the defense is smart to foul and send him to the line.
Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Okongwu. Young against Curry. Young passes to Huerter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Huerter's got 7.
Physical D right there, but Huerter's mentally tough, never lost focus.
And the amount of pressure that Trae Young puts on a defense is staggering. He's either carving you up with his passing or hitting you with that jump shot.
You know, Trae Young is the type of player that could lead this league in scoring and in assists, and also possibly could do it in the same season. For a youngster, he sees a lot of double teams. It's impressive how he handles it.
Simmons finds Harris. To the paint. Outside for Simmons. And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. And the 76ers making a change here. Milton's checked in. The Hawks leading by 5. Young up top. Guarded by Curry. Young passes to Huerter. Back to Young. From 11 feet away. And he makes that one. Huerter's got 4 this quarter.
Kevin Huerter, a terrific catch-and-shoot player, both from a stationary position and coming off screens.
Green kicks to Simmons. To the inside, Howard. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation. The Hawks have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Curry against Young, inside, and the dunk by Capella.
I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
There's 39 seconds left now here in the second. Here's Simmons. Feeds it to Howard. That one, no good. So the Hawks will take it the other way. To the paint, here's Collins. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Young's got 4 assists in the game.
Never one to shy away. Collins delivers as much contact as he receives.
Howard, the pass to Green. Here's Simmons.
And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best. Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to eat. You look at the core of this young Hawks team. They have Trae Young, John Collins, DeAndre. And that
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books.
This is for the kids with depression, the ones who expectations.
The 76ers trail by 9. Heading underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Doc Rivers. Howard is out there with Tobias Harris. Then there's Ben Simmons. And there's Seth Curry. And it's Green in at the 3 slot. Howard, good.
And that's Howard's game. These interior looks that he puts in so easily.
Young with the ball. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Capella. Drains it from 9 feet away. And the Hawks lead by 9.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Simmons passes to Howard. Back to Simmons. And they double up Simmons. Stolen by Collins. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. And it's sent back by Howard.
Yeah, and shooters have to be cautious with Howard around. He has such a long reach that he easily blocks those kinds of shots.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Simmons on the wing. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. Here's Howard, and Capella sends it back.
Quick off the floor, has that long reach. Capella there with the intimidation.
And Herter gets it to go.
And 10 of their last 12 coming off assists.
Outside, Simmons. Back to Green. To the middle. Here's Howard. They kick it out to Green. Clock at 4. Basket counts.
As a defender, you want to force Danny Green to put the ball on the floor. Can't let him catch and shoot.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
And the dunk by Capella.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. The drive by Simmons. He feeds it to Howard. Here's Curry. Makes it off the glass. And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed.
Green, the pass to Howard. The feed to Green. And he uses the glass on the layup. Green's got his second basket.
This is where Tobias has really improved, keeping his eyes up, making plays for others.
And there's the pass to Hunter. He dishes it to Capella. But they recover it. Young inside. Guarded by Simmons. Here's Capella, and it's blocked by Simmons.
How about the balance and body control? Simmons able to send that one packing.
And Simmons has got the ball here for the 76ers. They trail by 9 points. Harris outside. And it's blocked.
When you watch Kevin Herter, he plays hard at the defensive end. That was an effort block.
Green with the block. Harris drives in. It's Curry outside. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got 4 rebounds in this game. Collins kicks to Capella. Here's Herter. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Here's Simmons. Howard trying to free himself up. Count it, and the Atlanta lead has been cut back down again to single digits with those points from Ben Simmons. For Atlanta, they've gone a solid 6 of 11 when shooting here in the third quarter. Lob pass to Capella.
pushing the action, getting others involved. He does it time and time again.
You know what it is? It's his creativity. That's making this engine run.
Howard up on top. 6 points for him. Outside Curry. Stolen by Collins. And here at the end of the third quarter, it's a double-digit ball game. It's Atlanta. They're up by 11. And do not... And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. Fantastic job.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Gallinari is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Clint Capella. Then it's Williams. And it's Young in at the 2 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Milton the pass to Howard. And it's Dwight Howard with the finish.
And not a whole lot the D can do. Once Howard is in position for the dunk, he might as well start jogging back the other way.
Williams dishes to Gallinari. Lob pass to Capella. Up high to stuff the alley-oop. You and I have talked about how the NBA Finals used to be tape delayed. What's the value of fans getting to see the broadcast live now as opposed to tape delayed as it was back in the 70s?
Isn't that weird to even think that that's the case?
I know it.
You know, I think, Kev, that the fans, they just feel more connected to their favorite teams, the end players. It creates more anxiety, right? Because nowadays there's nothing that can happen that you don't know about it, whether you see it or not. So live sports, especially the NBA Finals, the anticipation, that anxiety that we talked about, man, I'm still a fan to this day in a different way. So I can only imagine when you have a personal vested interest in the team, what that's got to feel like.
Edge of your seat, you're right. Maxey passes to Milton. 4 on the shot clock. Dishes to Howard. Good work defensively by Capella.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
Williams attacking. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
I have to respect how Lou plays. Wiry, strong, no stranger to the +1.
And the Hawks making a change here. Snell's checked in, and the 76ers also making a change. Harris is checked in for Korkmaz. The 76ers trail by 14. Thibault on the wing. He kicks it to Howard. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
After a lackluster first half, he's taken charge offensively. We'll see how the defense responds.
Williams passes to Capella, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Capella's got the lead up to 14 now for the Hawks.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
It's stolen by Capella. Kicks it to Williams. For those just joining us, 4th quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
Thibault.
Oh, he's putting on a show for these fans.
I can't believe he pulled that one out in the course of an actual game. Williams dishes to Capella. Unable to get that one. And it's Philadelphia the other way. Howard, the pass to Harris. Beyond the arc. Howard. And Howard with the second chance points.
Howard really brings it on the offensive glass, using that wide wingspan to come up with those loose balls.
Williams for 3. Out to Gallinari. Over Harris. They get the rebound.
Decent look from mid-range, but there may have been a better option for them in that set.
to Milton. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Lou Williams. First free throw is good, and that brings them within single digits. And the Hawks will go for a different look here. John Collins, he's checked in for Gallinari. Hunter comes in for Bogdan Bogdanovic. Kevin Herter, he's checked in for Tony Snell. And Trae Young subbed in for Williams. Green, he's checked in for Philadelphia. Simmons comes in for Maxey. For Philadelphia, they've gone 5 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Strong work at that end of the floor. Green, the pass to Howard. Stolen by Collins. Here's Herter. Young outside. Pass to Hunter. Just 5 on the clock. From 12 feet out. The kick out to Young. Capella inside. Working on Howard. Pass to Herter. Back to Capella. It's stolen by Harris. Green dishes to Harris. The 76ers with another miss. And so it's Atlanta with the W. Some good moment. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's good.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
The sun shining brightly on down. And they're dealing with 2 injuries. One of their stars is out. No doubt that'll have an impact on the game.
2 injuries, one of their stars out, but it's all about how you respond to the adversity.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday, and it's Middleton in at the 3. And for the 76ers, we've got Green. Howard is out there with Tobias Harris. Then it's Curry. And it's Simmons in at the point. And so the Milwaukee Bucks get the first points of the ballgame. Here's Simmons. Good, and it's Green picking up the assist.
That's the savvy veteran Green. He's able to spot when his teammates aren't being covered. That's a nice read right there.
Holiday, the pass to Lopez. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
Appreciate the effort, though, making his presence felt defensively.
Curry with the steal. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And when you foul Simmons, you really got to foul him. You don't want to just mess around. He powers through.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
And you know, you'll take what he can give you from a free throw line. Looking at his numbers, just really not one of his strengths. Shooting in the low 60s last season.
Now here's DiVincenzo. Middleton dishes to Lopez. And it's sent back by Howard.
No trespassing. Howard controlling the defensive.
The shot by Holiday, no good. And now the 76ers on the break. The drive by Green, Harris. And slam dunk by Harris.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Holiday finds Middleton. Holiday against Simmons. And the officials calling for a 3-second violation. A little over a minute 30 into this first quarter. Guys, a potent offense right now.
You know what, guys? And they're playing with a certain amount of assuredness in their game. That type of confidence is what leads teams to having success.
He gets it in there.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
The Bucks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
And it's Lopez penetrating, and Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Look, and when someone's open, Lopez will find him, using his height to see over the defense.
Outside Curry. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. He feeds it to Howard. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
And they really all have confidence in Antetokounmpo to run that set, that they're willing to put every aspect of their offense in his hands.
Simmons against Holiday. Simmons passes to Howard. Scoring his third straight basket in 3 tries. Our great talkers over the years, trash talkers on the floor in this league. You think they do it more to get themselves going, Greg, or do they do it with the purpose of getting under their opponent's skin?
And Kevin, that's a great question. And believe it or not, you see both. I've seen guys who do it to get under your skin, and I've also seen guys that do it for their own benefit. That's how they derive their confidence. And so it's about you.
Oh, that was something else.
The versatility of Simmons is astounding, amazing, impressive. Dunks like this are just insane.
DiVincenzo passes to Lopez.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
They needed that, and I love that he just didn't settle for the lay-in.
Outside for Curry. Down low. Rebound by Drew Holiday. Back to Curry. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And Milwaukee with a change here, too. Pat Connaughton, he's checked in for Drew Holiday. Here's Antetokounmpo, and Giannis throws it down.
Watch out. Antetokounmpo might be soft-spoken, but he's got a mean streak when it comes to attacking the hoop.
Now, here's Maxey, defended by DiVincenzo. And another turnover here by Philadelphia. And the Bucks with some changes. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. And it's Bryn Forbes in for Dante DiVincenzo. Middleton outside. On the 3 off target. 1 second separating the shot clock and game clock. Back to Korkmaz. The drive by Scott. Here's Reed. And the dunk by Reed.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
The coaching staff has to be upset. You can't give the opposition easy baskets like this.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. The offense coming free and easy as we wrap up the first quarter. And chatting earlier with Ben Simmons, he addressed this.
For me, it comes with blocking.
And with social media now, Greg, blocking out the noise has become for these players even harder.
I mean, truth is, people like to criticize others. We should be celebrating what Simmons has accomplished at a very young age.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take so far on Philadelphia?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say we want to start fast? Now let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. P.J. Tucker is out there with Chris Middleton. Then there's Bobby Portis, and it's Forbes in at the 1. Shot is good, and the 76ers lead is cut down to 4 on the bucket from Portis.
A high percentage shooter from these spots. Portis has tons of confidence in his inside scoring ability.
A step back shot here. Shot is good off the back rim and in. Maxey's got his first points of the game.
And when he gets in his head that he's going to get to the basket, very little you can do defensively.
Here's Forbes. A steal. Here's Milton, and a strong finish with 2 hands.
Well, if you don't take care of the ball, fellas, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
Yeah, going defense to offense in an instant. Every team now calibrated to do that.
Yes, that goes in.
Even though he lacks some size, Tucker's strength makes up for it. He competes inside.
The 76ers leading by 6.
And last season, P.J. Tucker signing a 6-figure sneaker deal with Nike, maybe helping to offset how much he spent on shoes over the years.
Yeah, GA, the most renowned sneakerhead in this league. He owns thousands of pairs, and you'll even see him change sets in the middle of a game.
It's up a 3. Drains the 3-pointer. Portis has got 5 points now in the quarter.
When Portis first came into this league, he didn't have this shot. Now he does.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Korkmaz kicks to Howard. On the wing, Milton. Another miss by Philadelphia. Bucks trail by 3, and it's the Bucks on the break. Middleton looking it over. Out to the wing. Pass to Forbes. Clock at 6. Shoots from the elbow. At the tip. It's good on the putback. Now just a 1-point 76ers lead.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
It's Scott on the wing. Guarded by Tucker. Here's Howard. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Middleton with it, and it's Howard picking him up. Scott inside, guarded by Tucker. Maxey passes to Howard. The kick out to Scott from past the arc. But they get it back. No good from Howard.
And the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Tucker bounce pass. Here's Middleton. Lays it up and banks it in.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Milton the pass to Korkmaz. Feeds it to Howard. Here's Milton. Back to Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
It's hard to know what to do in these situations. Look, Howard is intelligent. He always knows where to roll to the right spot.
Here is Forbes. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Maxey passes to Korkmaz. To the inside. Howard. And he floats in for the easy two. Credit the assist on that one.
And that's Howard's comfort zone. In close, near the bucket.
Here is Forbes. A pass to Connaughton. In the corner, Middleton with it. Portis trying to free himself. Middleton can't get it to go.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Drive by Scott. Stolen by Tucker. And Middleton with a clear path to the hoop. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And that one's good from Connaughton. With one on the clock. That shot, no good. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. 76ers ahead. Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. For the 76ers, the first quarter was pretty even. At the end of one, they were able to end. And that'll do it for...
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. We have seen an exceptional performance from Dwight Howard.
The way he was able to finish on the block was incredible there in that first half.
Bringing the physicality. I mean, they kept working it to him, and he kept delivering.
They've got Curry. Tobias Harris is out there with Green. Then it's Simmons. And it's Howard in at the 5, down low. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Greg, how special was it for you that you had your number 50 retired at UNLV?
You know, that's something that I can honestly say. As a kid, you dream about a lot of things. Winning, you know, playing at the highest levels. That's something I never really fathomed, is to have your jersey hanging up in an arena. That was a surreal moment, a really cool moment, and it was awesome to be able to share it with my family and friends.
And people probably don't know that you grew up in Las Vegas, so it was probably doubly special, wasn't it?
Exactly. Born and raised.
A nice shot by Simmons.
Great to see Simmons knock it down from there. I mean, his jump shot must keep improving.
Curry against DiVincenzo. Lopez passes to DiVincenzo. And the rejection by Curry. And now Philadelphia on the break. Howard kicks to Curry. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Takes the 3. And the 76ers get it back. The feed to Howard. Over Lopez. Milwaukee with the rebound.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Middleton drives in. And it's sent back by Howard. And here we go with Curry running it up the court. Taken away by Holiday. Oh, and here comes Holiday all alone. And it's slammed in by Holiday.
And the best part of that sequence wasn't Holiday's steal, but his quick decision to push the ball and start the break. That's when the D's most vulnerable, and he took advantage.
Here's Simmons. Oh, and the jam by Ben Simmons.
Oh, and he got fancy with that one.
Yeah, maybe trying to give them the momentum boost they need to break this game open. Antetokounmpo dishes to Holiday. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Yeah, credit Holiday for getting to the line on that one. With his quickness and length, I'd like to see him do that more often.
Matisse Thybulle checked in for Seth Curry. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Connaughton's checked in. Passes it to Thybulle. Back to Simmons. The dish now to Harris. Back to Simmons. 6 on the shot clock. 6 for 6. He's yet to miss from the field.
They couldn't ask for much more from him today. He's been a key force in their offense.
DiVincenzo passes to Lopez. Outside Holiday. And the Bucks miss again. The 76ers lead. And Simmons kicks to Green. There's the triple. But they'll get another chance. Again, Philadelphia.
Yeah, that was the third straight high percentage look the defense has allowed. The defenders have got to start putting bodies on bodies.
Here's Giannis. And the layup's good off the glass. Antetokounmpo's got 8.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Green passes to Thybulle. And the foul called on Antetokounmpo. That is his first foul of the game. The 76ers making a switch here. Maxi's checked in. P.J. Tucker, he's checked in for the Bucks. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
Close games can boil down to who makes plays on defense. And that is one heck of a rejection right there.
9 feet out. Second shot opportunity. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain possession. And some changes here for the 76ers. Korkmaz checked in for Howard. And it's Shake Milton in for Ben Simmons. Bobby Portis is checked in for the Bucks. And it's Harris off the drive. And that one's good. Korkmaz. And the 76ers lead by 4.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Near the three-point line, it's DiVincenzo. That one wide left. Milton the pass to Korkmaz. Back to Milton from 10 feet out. Good. Now it's a 6-point 76ers lead.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Holiday dishes to Giannis. To the middle. And Tucker kicks to Giannis. And Philadelphia grabs the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 9.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
Korkmaz passes to Harris. Count it.
Oh, and the agility that Harris possesses is not easy to keep pace with him. I mean, especially in the pick-and-roll situations when he's diving to the front of the rim.
Floats it up for Giannis. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. And we've reached the end of the third. 76ers on top as they end the... And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Yeah, he put it on the platter, and it was served cold. Now, I love the poise, the decisiveness. This is how you run an offense.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. And Milwaukee, looking at who they've got. Chris Middleton is out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Dante DiVincenzo. And then there's Antetokounmpo. And it's Holiday in at the guard position. Harris passes to Howard. And Howard with the stuff.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
Right side Holiday. Floats it up for Giannis. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
And one of the most athletic players in the league. Giannis makes those alley-oop jams look easy.
Outside Curry. And the foul on Drew Holiday. That's foul number 2 for him. Ben Simmons, he's checked in for Philadelphia. And Milwaukee also making a switch. Brook Lopez is checked in for P.J. Tucker. Simmons passes to Thibault. To the paint, Howard. That shot is good. He has made 8 while missing only 4. That's 67% shooting.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
DiVincenzo finds Lopez. Inside. The kick out to Holiday. High post Lopez. Over Harris. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. That one on Harris.
And what I like about Lopez is his throwback game. He's most dangerous when he's operating close to the basket.
Danny Green, he's checked in for Matisse Thybulle.
Oh, he's such a good free throw shooter. I mean, it frees him up to be as aggressive as he wants in the post.
Simmons against DiVincenzo. Ben Simmons gets the bucket.
Give him another. Simmons is terrific tonight. He's figuring out ways to light it up.
Holiday against Simmons. Holiday dishes to Antetokounmpo. And stolen by Harris. Now the 76ers on the break. Harris with the ball. Curry with a wide open look. Hits it from three-point range. Curry's got the lead up to 11 now for Philadelphia.
He's just stretching them out. The defense has got to do a better job of staying attached to him.
Yeah, I mean, that's not a guy you can leave alone. Not if you have any hope of closing the gap.
Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Harris kicks to Howard. Pass to Curry. From deep. Giannis Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Bucks trail by 11. Middleton the pass to Lopez. The kick out to Antetokounmpo. Back to Lopez. DiVincenzo against Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Antetokounmpo passes to DiVincenzo. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. The 76ers leading by 11. Simmons finds Curry. Back to Simmons. There's a minute 47 left in the fourth. It's good for his 8th consecutive basket in only 8 tries. Wow.
This is where Simmons likes to shoot from him. The closer he is to the rim, the better.
Middleton against Green. Middleton the pass to Lopez. And Lopez throws it down.
Oh, great flow to that possession. 2 players totally in sync with each other.
On the wing, Harris. Back to Simmons. 3-pointer. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. And the 76ers lead by 13.
It's a battle boxing Howard out. Too big, too strong.
Holiday looking over the floor. Howard with the steal.
And clearly, we will not be witnessing a spirited comeback tonight, albeit as exciting as that would be. This was an excellent all-around performance for the 76ers.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Howard.
Well, the best work he did came on the boards. Nobody could match his intensity. His rebounding played a big role in this one.
Howard tries in. Outside Curry. Shoots the three. Doesn't go for him. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Here's Holiday. No good on that one. Simmons with the defensive effort. Here's Philadelphia. They're on a 15-6 run. Harris's shot is off. And the Bucks with possession here. 15-point game. Here's Lopez. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
The strength of Lopez. I mean, he's fantastic at cutting through the contact and converting.
Lopez, no good on the free throw. And here's Maxey. Here's Brasdeikis. Tries again. Can't get the layup. So it's Philadelphia winning this one easily. A confident. All right, David, thank you. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Chris. And the Hawks with a confident look as they go into the arena earlier on, looking for a win on the road. Downtown. And they've got a few injuries on their bench. Less options, but you'd think not too big of an impact for them.
2 players injured, one of their stars out, something they'll have to dig deep to overcome.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Young and Herter make up the backcourt. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. And it's Capella in at the 5. Roman the paint. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the 5.
And you just can't get tired of watching the way Young shoots the ball. I mean, what a fantastic release.
And it's just limitless in terms of the range. That's what makes it so impressive. He's a small guy, he's quick, and he's got great handles. But he can heave that up from just about anywhere. And when he gets hot, it's something to watch. Lopez powering through that time.
The pass to Capella. Young, right side. Collins passes to Young. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, the way you keep plays alive is with some effort, and John Collins giving it to you.
And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Lopez dishes to Giannis. DiVincenzo passes to Antetokounmpo. Shot clock at 6. Here's Holiday, and 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And there's the foul. This goes against Atlanta.
I don't know if Drew Holiday's an underrated player, but he certainly is underappreciated with the way he can go at you as a two-way guy. He can score, and he can also guard positions 1 through 4.
And as much as Holiday brings to your offense, it's his defense that's repeatedly recognized.
Well, when you make all NBA defensive teams and you're smart and strong and quick like Drew Holiday is, I think not only does the reputation start to build, but your confidence in disrupting somebody else by playing that way is something you rely on.
Here's Herter following the basket by Trae Young. Lopez with the block.
This defense gets a lot scarier when Lopez is blocking shots.
Pass to DiVincenzo. Young inside, guarded by Holiday. Shots good from Young.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Middleton outside. Lets the 3 fly. And it's Trae Young with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. And so Milwaukee again turning it over.
Well, that's 2 teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
Here's what Milwaukee's going with right now. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. P.J. Tucker comes in for Antetokounmpo. And it's Pat Connaughton in for Drew Holiday. And then for Atlanta, Gallinari, he's checked in for John Collins. Bogdanovich comes in for Kevin Herter. And it's Williams in for Young. Here's what Atlanta's going with right now. Okongwu comes in for Clint Capella, and Tony Snell subbed in for DeAndre Hunter. Connaughton passes to Portis, to the middle. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Here's Snell. No good. Great D that time from Portis. Bucks trail by 4. DiVincenzo with it. Uses the glass to finish the layup. DiVincenzo's got his second bucket. Well, Greg, with your son getting drafted, you joined the ranks of some historic NBA father-son duos.
You know, I got the opportunity to play with Arvydas Sabonis in Portland, and remember DeMontis as a little kid.
No
now
kidding.
He's an all-star last year. And, you know, I think you're going to have an influx of that in the coming years. Dwayne Wade's son is a terrific player. We know about LeBron's son's ability. He's possibly heading to the league one day. You just never know. I'm as a dad, it's going to get the opportunity to watch his son play excited, but I think you're going to see more of this in the future.
Cole and Greg Anthony. I like the way that sounds.
Okay, 2 hands for safety. That's what they say, right?
That's right. He was ultra safe with that dunk, no question. Williams kicks to Okongwu. 46 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Nice move, and they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Forbes checked in. Bucks trail by 5. .34 seconds left in the first quarter. Atlanta with the rebound.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
Here's Bogdanovich. It's up and it's off the mark. He's 0 for 1. Here's Connaughton. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. That's on Lou Williams. Milwaukee shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
And talking about last season, this team hit just 74% of their free throws. I'm sure they were hoping for better than that.
Holiday against Williams, and he gets the bucket.
Well, the in-between game is really nice from Lou Williams. Great at working his way into a place on the floor where he can attack you with the shot.
Here's Connaughton, and that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. Oh, we've seen some great shots in the first quarter. No. And earlier we checked in with Giannis Antetokounmpo, who had this to say.
I think the most important lesson that I got is that
all part of the process of achieving greatness.
Yeah, and most guys have had to go through it. MJ, LeBron, leading a team to a championship rarely happens early on.
And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. And when you consider how Atlanta is doing, your thoughts?
Well, in that first quarter, they were intent on just pounding the ball down low.
Yeah, you don't see that all that often, getting down there and doing that much damage in a quarter. You got to respect the game plan.
And so in the game for the Hawks, John Collins is out there with Gallinari. Then there's Hunter. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Young in at the 1 spot. The Hawks leading by 5. Bogdanovich wide open. The three-pointer no good. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Bucks. And they double up on Antetokounmpo. Launches it. Antetokounmpo. Giannis on the follow.
Giannis right now getting hard work done on the inside to get some extra possession.
Young against Holiday. Young, no good. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Giannis dishes to Holiday. Out to the right wing, to the paint. A second chance effort, and that's 2 points on the layup. Holiday's got 6.
Yeah, Drew very much willing to go in there, scrap out a rebound, and hit the boards.
Gallinari passes to Collins. To the inside. And it's Young. That time on the assist by Collins. Young's got 4 this quarter.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
It's good. And the Hawks lead is cut to just 1 on the basket from Holiday.
Well, a longer point guard out there, Drew Holiday, can score close into the rim with that kind of size.
And Young, here we go. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9, 67% shooting. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Lopez, and the dunk by Lopez.
Lopez at that size has no trouble throwing it down.
Young outside. Count that bucket. 14 points for him.
Really like that work there in the paint. He has really established a low post presence.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Holiday. Floats it up for Giannis.
How about Drew Holiday? Unselfish, team-first player. Love that from the guard position.
Young looking it over. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. And Greg, you play with some big personalities. Talk about the best way to manage egos and conflicts in the locker room. That's a very interesting topic.
No doubt about it. You know, Kev, first thing you learn from middle school on, your team is your family. And let's face it, all families have spats, and so do teams. You just learn to never personalize those things. Never leave any stone unturned. Like, don't let things fester. When there are issues, you address them. And if you're not taking things personally, you tend to be able to work through whatever issues you may come in front of.
Good advice. And so Milwaukee again turning it over. And the Hawks making a change here. Williams has checked in. The Hawks leading by 5. Guys, this offense very effective.
And guys, the defense has been no match. They've just picked them apart.
Down low. That's his 4th basket of the game, and he's only taken 4 shots. Off to a good start.
Well, it's such a challenge trying to alter anything that Lou Williams does just because you're on your heels most of the time.
Now here is Holiday. He's got 8. Portis. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
And Williams, here we go. Here's Capella. It's tipped. Now here's Tucker. He's covered closely. And Middleton kicks to Portis. That 3 off the mark. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Tipped away. Now here's DiVincenzo. Not a lot of room. 17 seconds left to play here in the half. Portis can't get it to go.
Yeah, better than giving up the layup. You want to go in there and use the hard foul. They did it there. That's aggressive attitude defensively.
Here's Williams. Off the mark from 16 feet out.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the 3rd quarter of action following halftime.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2. We saw Trae Young lighting it up in the first half. He had 18 points. And that's...
And as we get into this 3rd quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. It's been one outstanding game from Trae Young.
Yeah, it's been a great performance from him, really staying focused on quality shots.
Yeah, this is showing that they're not going to play at anybody else's pace but their own.
Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the small forward. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And it's sent back by Lopez. And it's in there. Here's Holiday. Now, Antetokounmpo kicks to Holiday. In the corner, Middleton with it. It doesn't go for him. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. Here's Herter. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. Herter's got the lead up to 7 now for the Hawks.
And what was once a weakness for Collins, now a strength. His defense has taken huge strides since the start of last season.
And I think a young player like John Collins learns that blocks are not just a statistic that reveal how good you can be defensively. It's about positioning. It's about communication. And John Collins wants to be more complete on that end of the floor.
Here's Young following the basket by Brook Lopez. Fires the 3. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And the Hawks lead by 7.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Holiday finds Giannis. Now here's Lopez. Basket good. Lopez has got 4 this quarter.
And not wasting any time here, kicking their offense right back into gear. That's 3 of 4 from the field.
Here's Young. And it's good. That bucket takes him to 9 for 14.
Trae Young looking like one of those young players who on a nightly basis gives you something you haven't seen before.
Outside Holiday. To the paint. Here's Lopez. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
Young against Holiday. And Young, here we go. Here's Capella. Rebound, Milwaukee. Holiday's got 6 rebounds in the game. Now here's Lopez. He's got 10. Passes to Holiday. In the corner, Middleton with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Takes it from 10. And it's wide right. It's off the rim. The Hawks leading by 5. Here's Collins. A putback. It's good on the putback.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Outside Holiday to the inside. And foul on. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing that that was the right call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
And, guys, the offensive rebounding really has stood out here this half. All those second chance points are helping them maintain that lead.
Now here is Holiday. 10 points for him. Bucks passing it around. Lopez passes to Forbes. Drops in the layup for 2. Forbes has got his first bucket in this one.
Fundamental play there from Lopez, spotting the open man and then sending him the ball.
Outside Williams. He feeds it to Capella. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Williams. Capella's got 10 points in just the second half.
This quarter belongs to him, and that's how you do it when you're out in front. Don't play it safe. Keep that momentum going.
Holiday, no one around him. No good from outside. Atlanta leading by 8. Fast break, the Hawks. Williams looking over the floor. Gallinari on the wing. Capella, the pass to Williams. It's good. Williams has got 10.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Holiday against Williams. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Yeah, Holiday focused there, and a good job of scoring despite getting whacked.
The Bucks shooting their 7th free throw attempt here. So it's the Hawks now. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Williams. Tips it up. He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And not so fast. The officials are going to check that shot again and make sure they got it right before we... And so it's the Atlanta Hawks in control with a 9-point lead to end the quarter. Their lead is where it is because they've gotten good shots. A lot of good shots. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
That's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. 4th quarter on the court for the Hawks. Gallinari is out there with Clint Capella. Then it's Williams. Then there's Bogdanovich. And it's Herter in at the shooting guard.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
He gets it in there. Herder's got the lead up to 11 now for the Hawks.
Herder out there completing the break on the run.
Middleton can't get it to go.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
And Williams is right there.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
And Holiday, here we go. Pass to Connaughton. And a wide open look for Portis. Holiday, the pass to Portis. Takes a three. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Connaughton passes to Holiday. He kicks it to Tucker. And Holiday has it in the corner. Greg, when you played for the Knicks, I always heard that Charles Oakley would cook for the players. Is that true?
Absolutely. Oak was very particular about his food. And I got to tell you, he knows his way around the kitchen. And to be honest, I would never tell him otherwise.
Well, what was his special?
Whatever he made, it was special. Wouldn't matter.
Holiday surveying the floor. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on Clint Capella.
Appreciate Drew Holiday getting shifty there on the inside to draw the contact.
And the Bucks with some changes. Brook Lopez is checked in for Bobby Portis. Giannis Antetokounmpo comes in for P.J. Tucker. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Pat Connaughton. Atlanta also making some changes here. John Collins, he's checked in for Gallinari. DeAndre Hunter comes in for Bogdanovich. Young is subbed in for Lou Williams.
Not settling for jump shots there as Herder gets his way on the drive.
Young against Holiday. That one falls.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
They can burn some clock if they want to.
And get a little breather as well.
Taken away by Holiday. And Holiday with a clear path to the hoop. All going up court. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Young finds Capella. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Taken away. Herder passes to Capella. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. And the Hawks lead by 16. 1:53 left to play here in the fourth. On the wing, Holiday. It's stolen by Capella. To the wing right side. Lob pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Holiday with it and guarded by Capella. 1:21 left in the game. And again, the Bucks miss. Here's Atlanta now. They're on a 12-3 run right now.
And guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for Atlanta.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though. Whenever things started to look a little dire, they really put the hammer down.
And, you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Clint Capella.
Just a force on the glass. Did a fantastic job crashing the boards and coming up with seemingly every rebound.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And too much time in the lane. They get called for the 3-second violation.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
But they recover it. From deep three-point range, Atlanta gets it back.
Yeah, maybe a little luck, maybe a little bit of heart. Both of those at play here. He's getting every offensive rebound.
Here's Milwaukee now. They trail by 18. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Man, he sure can get off the floor.
He's one of the best in the business, absolutely. And so it's the Hawks taking care of business in this one. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.